Saturday afternoon hoops here on the OH Report, just about set for tip-off here momentarily for a sectional title game between the Utica Lady Redskins and the Centerburg Lady Trojans. We'll step aside, take a break, come back with starters and tip-off here on the OH Report.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
After high school, kept hitting my head on that proverbial glass ceiling because I didn't have a degree.
I started working right away, and I really wanted to get into leadership, but I kept getting passed up because I didn't have the formal training they were looking for.
Through volunteering and substitute teaching, I discovered a real passion that I knew I wanted to pursue.
MVNU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
The MVNU Online Student Portal is so easy. I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVNU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
It almost seemed like opportunities were coming to me, as opposed to me having to search for them. My only regret is that I didn't look at MVNU Online sooner.
It was really the final piece for my career to take off.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health, to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Time now for your Avita Home Health and Hospice pregame show, a sectional title game here from Utica High School as the Lady Redskins make their OH Report debuts as we make our way into this gym for the first time as they're set to take on the Centerburg Lady Trojans. This is a sectional final, first round of the tournament for both teams. Centerburg the 8th seed at 16-4, Utica the number 4 seed at 17-4.
Crazy records. Pretty crazy records to be at 17-4 and 16-4. But this is probably one of the best first-round games that you'll see across the state of Ohio.
So both teams getting their starters announced. We'll try to sneak in a little bit of pregame here, but we are just about set to go. We'll talk a little bit about Centerburg here to start, of course, coming in on the road. They have started 5 seniors for most of the year, but it's a little bit of a change here in this one.
Just a kind of a surprise with Stella Sands getting the start over Taylor Bryant. She might be one of only 2 players that are not seniors, so it's battle of the seniors tonight.
So first quarter of action just about underway. Tried our best to get this to you live and free today. Unfortunately, things may get a little bit choppy on Facebook if you're still watching with us. We've kind of bailed on YouTube. We will restream on YouTube later today. Utica on the charge, misses the first shot, but the put back in for Emily Ritzer.
It's going to be a battle of pace here. Both teams, I believe, wanting to get after it.
Quick 3 shot by Centerburg. Stella Sands, rebound inside, blocked by Ritzer. It'll stay here with the Lady Trojans.
Ritzer, a 6'2" senior, I believe. Junior. She's got a long wingspan to boot. Tiara Shepard, one of the better players on Centerburg, hasn't faced anybody quite so tall in the league this year.
Kenley Farrell, straight line drive up the middle of the floor. She'll bank it in. So Kenley off to a great start, one of the 4 seniors in the starting lineup. And Utica the other way, they'll get it to their hot hand this season. Shot missed there by McKenna Wilson, who we will talk about plenty more throughout this game, but a travel underneath by Gracie Cyphers.
Yeah, it's very interesting when you get 2 teams this good, is how will they adapt and how will they play against each other. As Utica started in a man-to-man, you can see already they're switching to a 2-3. So potentially in Coach Keith's first year, changing up the defense on a possession-by-possession basis. We're getting a lot of field goal attempts.
And there's a nice layup inside for Kenley. Takes the lead back for the Trojans.
And a full court press here from Centerburg.
Just able to get it into the middle with Ritzer. Dancing through a few defenders.
Thought they're going to get her on a walk on that possession.
Emily Myers takes a long 3. It banks home. So the theme this year, we didn't get to Utica's team spotlight. We'll talk about it later, but they play a lot of close games and they play a lot of low-scoring games compared to these Lady Trojans coming in today.
Yeah, so their key is basically keep it low-scoring, obviously, but closer the game, the better they play. It's a rare trait in basketball, actually.
A lob one over the top. And it's rare also to see a certified post like Emily Ritzer, who wins the foul there.
Yeah, we haven't had the pleasure of seeing too many high, tall post players this season. Most teams are going with the outside 3-point weave type offense.
In and out there for Emily Myers, but there's Risner right on cue with the board. It is 7-4 Lady Redskins.
They're going to have to find a way to keep her off the board. Coach Abner's going to try and see if there's any way that he can make some sort of substitution or change in defensive philosophy.
Cross-court pass, deflected, taken away. Cyphers in transition.
She traveled.
Shuffled the feet.
Yep. That's a shame right there because you got a 4-on-1 break. Look at that. All the players give it up. Stutter step, and call was made properly by the official.
Evie Stowe will bring it up the floor. So
like
Taylor.
Utica wants to play that 2-3 zone, kind of slow down the game a little bit.
So Taylor Bryant, the only senior not to start today, is at the scorer's table waiting to check in. Long miss brought in on the rebound by Wilson. She wins a foul too.
Second foul against Centerburg early.
Shout out to Monarch Title Services, your sponsor for the replays that we'll show today.
And Taylor Bryant has checked into the game for Stella Sands. So an all-senior lineup for Centerburg.
Great job by Stowe, saving it in for the steal. Warren Ellis leads the break. Crosses over, Euro step through the lane. Nice bank shot.
That was impressive. All the way and dribbled right through a 2-3 zone. Centerburg finally getting into their 1-3-1 trademark trap, half court.
Searing pass. They'll go right back inside. Ritzer fouled on the arm. Centerburg fans not too happy with the call there.
Neither is Lauren Ellis. That'll be the third foul on Centerburg. Utica definitely sending the ball inside tonight.
They pick it up on Bryant on the reach-in, so Ellis apparently clean with her contest. It's a free throw zone presented to you by Spherion Mid-Ohio. Emily, the junior, stands 6'2". She nearly gets a nice bounce in, but wins the rebound and a jump ball. Arrow is towards Utica.
It's pretty impressive when the free throw shooter can get the offensive rebound almost. Something to keep an eye on the rest of the game. Coach Abner's going to have to put somebody on her.
Turnaround, in and out again, off Utica this time. Missed shot by McKenna Wilson, the leading scorer for the Utica Lady Skins, who find themselves up 8-6. Ellis catches at the top. She'll take the three, miss it short. Rebound Utica.
Boy, quickness getting back down the other end.
Myers feeds it inside. Good defense by Stowe. Pestered on the rebound. Kenley has it now.
And her quickness has got Centerburg 4 their points.
Farrell, one of the top 3 scorers in the KMAC, watches the rest of the team move the ball around. Bryant on the block, back out to Shepard.
Shepard has yet to get a shot attempt off here.
Extra to the corner. Stowe, tough angle. She was deep in that corner.
They're
3 on 2.
Get back on defense.
Stepping through, bank shot home. 10 for Utica. First points for Gracie Cyphers.
Coach Abner might be considering a timeout here shortly.
Ellis, deep 3, yes. Keeping them stride for stride with the Lady Skins.
We're in for a good one today, everybody.
Centerburg now sitting back a little bit. Not a trait you're used to seeing out of these Lady Trojans. They typically force the issue all the way out towards the logo. But that's why right there, because Utica's got a great team that can pass the ball around.
Yeah. Having a post player, and a true post player, 6'2", getting the ball a little too easy in there.
Shepard, inside out 3. You got Bryant. Bryant caught that on the block. You'd like to see her try to take a shot in there.
It's the first time all year that we've seen Centerburg get out-transitioned.
And great passing, too. Usually they force a ton of turnovers, but Utica has been well disciplined. As Cyphers sees a lane open, no rebound Lady Redskins, but it's lost out of bounds by Wilson.
Well, we never did get to the keys to victory, but we can talk about them just by what we're seeing. But Utica's got a 9-2 advantage in rebounds already, and only a 3-point lead, so you got to be satisfied as Coach Abner, as Utica goes to a man-to-man defense all of a sudden.
They find Kenley on the back door, count it in 1.
That'll be the first foul of the game against the Lady Redskins.
Chance to tie it at the line.
Kenley Farrell with 6 in 6 minutes. On pace to get 32. Full court press coming from Centerburg.
All knotted at 12.
It's a lot easier to break a press with a 6'2" person in the middle.
Yes. Wilson still trying to force the issue. Missed a shot, also turned it over as Ashley Williard, the freshman, gets some PT here early in the first of playoff play. Farrell baseline drive over the top. Ellis ready to shoot it. Yes.
Oh, she is on fire.
Exactly what the Trojans needed here early in the game. With a minute and a half left, we'll see a timeout called by first-year head coach Micah Keith.
30-second timeout.
So the three is starting to rain down.
Yeah, stops a 6-0 run by Centerburg here to finish off the end of the first quarter.
Taking a look at the last 4 buckets for both teams. Centerburg, both of them coming at the 3-point line, but also a backdoor cut there with an and one. So 3 points the hard way, 3 points from beyond the arc, and the other 2 scores.
Both individually impressive. Love watching this kind of a game where both coaches are switching up defenses. Sometimes the pace is going fast, sometimes it's slowing down.
Yeah.
It's kind of chess match with a whole lot of talent.
So the first timeout of the game is called by Utica as they trail by 3. We'll have to take it the distance here with a minute and a half.
And just
left.
watch the patience from Utica here breaking this press. Just back and forth between the guards. Finding the tall player in the middle.
It'll be poked out, but good press break there from Utica. They'll now get into their half-court offense.
They either just have great court awareness or they did a whole lot of scouting,
Yes.
knowing that those presses were coming.
Wilson turns it over off the leg.
That's their 6th turnover, mind you.
That's what Centerburg does a good job at, forcing turnovers from their opponents. They were so dominant in the KMAC, a league that they shared the title in with Loudonville, a team that swept them in the regular season. High ball for Sands inside will head the other way.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for a backdoor cut against that man-to-man defense, just overthrown a little bit by Lauren Ellis.
Ritzer's been the thorn in the side of Centerburg so far in that middle of the press. She gets it here on the left wing, feeds it in. Wilson.
Boy, they're crisp on their passes, aren't they?
Yeah, it's pretty much on a tee every single time. Mid-range jumper, Callie Baker. Pretty much halfway through since they called that timeout. From then to the end of the quarter. Ball nearly poked away. Back to Ellis. Ellis with 8 points here in the first. Zips it to Stowe. She'll stay patient. Drive towards the middle. Out to the freshman Williard. Williard to Sands. Out to Farrell. Patience from the Trojans. Kenley forces the issue.
Goodness sake. What an underhand bucket with an awfully hard angle.
Kenley now with 9.
It's going to be a double dribble or a travel, and it is called. I wouldn't think Utica's had 7 turnovers in a quarter most of the season.
10 seconds left. Yep. We'll see what the Trojans do, up by 3.
They got a play all set up for Lauren Ellis.
Deep ball off the back iron, and the buzzer will sound on the first quarter.
Nice quarter, both teams.
Trojans 17, Utica 14. We'll take a break. Come back here live and free on the OH Report.
MVU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
My only regret is that I didn't look at MVU Online sooner.
Second quarter here on the OH Report. Jonathan Langdon with Cray Faldy. Very good, highly contested first quarter between the Redskins and the Trojans, and Centerburg steals the 3-point lead despite being the 8 seed in this 4-8 matchup. We'll see what the Trojans can draw up here as they'll start with the ball offensively too.
Yeah, they had an 8-2 run there at the end of the first quarter. They were down 12-9, but now up 17-14.
Farrell steps through again. She'll draw contact, head to the free throw line. So as she gets ready to head to the free throw line, we had a shortened pregame. Want to make sure we get all of this in. Our player spotlight today is heading to the stripe here. Kenley this season, 17 points per game, defensive-minded, of course, averaging 6 steals as well per contest.
Yeah, I think that could be state-ranked steal per game. I'm sure of it. She's about a 50% free throw shooter, if I remember right. So, a lot of times we've seen her this year go for 1 for 2 when she gets here to the line.
Leaning towards that as she missed the first. Second one is in. 18-14.
Now they're going to 1-3.
Ball caught by Ritzer. That's been the biggest point for Utica. If they can get it into the middle with Ritzer, good things happen. It moves that Centerburg defense around enough to get some open looks. Wilson, wide open, just inside the three-point line. Sands the board.
That's a really good rebound there, right there by the freshman. I think she's getting a lot more action tonight just to the fact, number one, she's played well all year, but they need her size and physicality against this team.
Yep, playing the matchup game for sure as Utica stays in there 2-3. Kenley shoots over it. Air ball off to the left. Wilson nearly turns it over. Shepard falls to the deck, 5-on-4, and Utica can't capitalize.
It's one of those rare turnovers you see where it's just like, I thought she was going to keep going, but she stopped.
And
kind of like an NFL interception, you know, when the receiver's supposed to go right.
Yeah.
They go left, and everybody blames the quarterback.
Pass ended up right between 2 Lady Redskins. All of the scoring has come from 2 players, Lauren Ellis and Kenley Farrell. Shepard still looking to join that club.
Yeah, she's actually the leading scorer and has not yet to score. She's only got a couple shots off so far.
Cyphers gets Farrell in the air, zips it up top, Baker.
Boy, they really look for that post inside. We're so used to seeing everybody look for the three-pointers.
Ellis.
Lauren Ellis with the long arms.
She'll throw it up ahead to Kenley.
You know, Farrell's going to the basket.
Nice pass fake, rises up again. Coach Keith not happy with the foul call on Utica.
It's our second of the quarter.
So we're back to the free throw zone. We'll be here a lot, and Spherion Mid-Ohio, I'm sure, is happy.
Sponsor those free throws when it gets to these kind of teams against each other, both physical and active.
First shot in.
Kenley Farrell having today. One of the advantages of Centerburg is you got 3 girls averaging with high scores. You've got Lauren Ellis, Tiara Shepard, and Kenley Farrell. They're pretty good when 2 of them have a great game, but if you can get all 3 of them going, they're going to be hard to beat.
She's now 3 for 4 at the line with 12 here in the first half.
Almost a walk.
Coach Abner directing the defense.
Lauren Ellis again, she could give it up to Farrell.
And
there
they
you have
continue to cook.
Oh, goodness.
However, cannot clean it up on the layup. Other way, Utica trying to respond quick. Myers dishes it inside. Wilson.
Always looking to get that ball inside the paint.
First points of the quarter for Utica.
Very high 2-3 zone being played by Utica. Lady Redskins loving having that 6'2" presence, and you just saw it there on a block.
Look at the quarterback pass the other way. Extra. Wilson lays it in.
That's the Achilles heel, is getting back on defense, and Centerburg not doing it right now.
4 points for the leading scorer for Utica, who averages about 12 a contest. Warren finds Tiara. Good closeout, Stowe. Goes all the way across the court again.
Too much standing around by Centerburg here. Start changing positions, girls. Nice screen.
Look at that pass.
Inside.
Just a little short. Other way we go. Subs will come in. Jesse Paxton for Utica. And then Taylor Bryant will come in, a typical starter for this group.
Centerburg suddenly gone cold. They missed their last 6 field goal attempts and almost a steal.
That's the second time Stowe has flirted with the sideline.
Boy, which one's gonna hit? The stats are just crazy. 14-3 rebound edge for Utica. but they've turned the ball over 10 times versus only 3 for Centerburg. And there they go with another turnover.
And Farrell again misses the layup, hands overhead as she runs back on defense.
And she's frustration foul. That'll be her second.
It's the second bunny that Centerburg has missed.
I can't believe she missed it. I think she almost slowed up because she goes so fast all the time.
Had it in the back of her mind.
Almost, yeah, we've seen her enough. That's not something you see often from her. So 7 straight misses by Centerburg. But they still have the lead by 2.
Baker drives in, finds Wilson, no good, but look who's there underneath. Ritzer ties us up at 20.
All comes down to rebounding. That's 15 rebounds to 3.
Kenley, Lauren's going to keep shooting. Short on the 3, saved in by Wilson. Utica going to try to run, but a little too quick. Dish off, Kenley, and 1.
Going for another and 1. Lauren Ellis, not just a shooter, but a disher of the basketball as well.
She needs to contest to make some of these layups.
Yeah, don't leave her wide open, right?
You can tell she is gassed.
She's winded.
14 points here in the first half, make it 15.
She's got her free throw shooting. Coach Abner wants a full timeout, knowing exactly what you mentioned. That Kenley Farrell is winded.
60-second timeout.
Last 2 baskets for both teams. It was on the offensive glass for Ritzer, for Utica, and it's just been getting out and running for Centerburg.
Centerburg getting those turnovers. They've forced 12 so far. Probably uncharacteristic for a 17-4 team out of Utica. But the rebounding differential, 16-3 in Utica's favor.
First-year coach Mikey Keith on your screen talking to the Lady Redskins, comes from Dover. Inherits a pretty good ball club.
Yeah, we were talking before the game out. How do you get a first-year job at a school that has that kind of talent?
Yeah.
That's talk about hopefully maybe as a retirement or something. Maybe somebody will let us know.
But he breaks it up with his team. Coach Bill Abner, of course, in his 3rd season, he led them to a share of or an outright KMAC title in his first season. They slipped a little bit last year, came back this year, share it with Loudonville.
Yes. Very successful 3 years, but this group of seniors, next year, they're going to be gone.
So 4 timeouts left for each team. Dangerous place to pick up the basketball. Ritzer on the over-to-the-top lob.
Well, that's the thing about when you put a spread-out press like that. If they can get the ball over top of you, you've got a nice 6'2" centered underneath, making it too easy.
Ritzer has 11 here early in the game.
We're going to have to find a way to get Tiara Shepard the ball here.
Cross court, Kenley puts on some moves.
Lauren Ellis is wanting that ball underneath pretty firmly.
Kenley now will take it from long range.
You can hear Coach Abner yelling to those girls to get back.
Reach in from behind, called on Shepard. That'll be her 2nd foul.
She's not liking the call much there either. You see that on a replay.
Frustrating first half for Tiara Shepard.
Yeah, sits out without scoring yet this point, couple fouls. If they can just keep it close, I'd keep her out the last 3 minutes. Can't afford to have her and Farrell both out though, so Kenley's got to be very careful about getting that 3rd. Stella Sands having probably the toughest job in the court tonight, trying to defend against a 6'2" long wingspan center.
She earns the rebound, though, on the wild miss from Emily Myers. So on this side for Centerburg, they'll slow it up a little bit. Sands blocked easily by Ritzer inside. Other way, some transition opportunities. Out to the corner, Paxton in and out. Ritzer the rebound, back outside. Swings to the corner. They'll go into Emily. Inside out three, Baker, yes. Redskins are back in the lead.
Nice little run here by Utica.
Kenley cut off on the drive. Inside, Ellis works around Ritzer and wins a foul.
That's a nice move by her. Strong.
So more free throws, and it continues to just be Ellis and Farrell in this game. They have all 23 points.
Yeah. They're certainly capable of carrying a team, but you can't live or die by that.
In and out. Centerburg this season, 16-4, 11-3 in the KMAC. They've got the best defense in the KMAC, give up just about 36 points per game. A little bit higher here, of course, against a high-quality opponent in Utica. And the Trojans now trail by 1. It's 25-24.
Hey, both teams at this point are looking themselves in the eye and thinking, wow, they're as good as their record. Going both ways.
Both teams have met their match here in this game so far. Ball works out. Baker again. It was a heat check. Ball works out to Kenley. Leaking out is Ellis. And Lauren misses the layup. That's the third missed layup in transition.
Goodness.
Paxton tries again. Gets her own rebound. Inside she goes. And the Utica fans loving it as she's going to head to the line. But look at her track down this rebound, just take it in stride.
Wow. The old adage, checking out the shooter maybe?
Yeah. And Jessie, the shortest player on the team, just 5'1".
Kind of sneaks her way in there to get that rebound.
Williard will come in. Bryant headed to the bench. So 2 seniors who have struggled a bit here early on for the Lady Trojans. We'll have to sit and watch. Shepard and Bryant both sitting next to each other on the bench.
The nice thing is we got 16 more minutes to play in the second half.
Minute and a half to go in a tight contest here from Utica, making our OH Report debut here in this gym. Hope to get the internet figured out next time we're potentially here. Ball nearly snuck into Sands, able to keep it though. Williard in the corner, facing a double team. She'll lob it over top.
It's kind of a little bit of sloppy passing going on here.
Emily rips through, out back to Lauren. Lauren spins off a defender. Nice pass into Sands.
Another bunny missed. There's nothing wrong with the passing for sure.
Myers, cross court, Paxton makes the catch. 40 seconds to go. Ritzer, Miller, Paxton.
Coach Keith maybe wanting to have the last shot.
This has
or
been
just move the ball.
Fantastic ball movement from Utica here in this first half.
Absolutely.
Ritzer has it stripped.
Careful of that foul there.
20 seconds.
Oh, we were just talking about careful of the foul.
Because that's going to send Utica to the bonus. Or one more.
Okay.
That was the foul to give.
Yep.
But both teams are going to be in the bonus with the next foul. So Shepard will come in.
So Lauren Ellis taking a break. Tiara Shepard has to be very careful, her and Kenley right here, Farrell, to not foul. They both have 2.
Pretty much 10 seconds left here in the half. Ball deflected out top. Kenley takes a fall. It stays with Utica. Works around. Wilson takes the shot. Rebound. Ritzer fouled from behind with 1.9 on the clock. And it's going to go on Shepard. That'll be her third.
That was a risky substitution there with just like 15 seconds to go.
Ooh, they're going to get bailed out there with Shepard. It's actually going to be on Sands. It'll be her first. So still 2 fouls.
With a reach in maybe? I didn't see that one.
So 28-24. It will be likely a 2-possession game. Heading into the locker rooms. Utica, nice second quarter to get the lead back. The 4 seed leading the 8 seed in a tight battle here in a sectional final, 28-24. We'll step aside, come back live and free on the OH Report.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
After high school, kept hitting my head on that proverbial glass ceiling because I didn't have a degree.
I started working right away, and I really wanted to get into leadership. But I kept getting passed up because I didn't have the formal training they were looking for.
Through volunteering and substitute teaching, I discovered a real passion that I knew I wanted to pursue.
MVNU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
The MVNU online student portal is so easy. I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVNU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
It almost seemed like opportunities were coming to me, as opposed to me having to search for them. My only regret is that I didn't look at MVNU Online sooner.
It was really the final piece for my career to take off.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health, to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Take a second to thank our sponsors bringing you the live and free coverage here today. Thanks to Avita Home Health and Hospice, providing high quality community health care and improving the quality of health in families throughout their lifespan. Webb's Marathon and Automotive. Stop by Webb's Marathon to join the Webb's Rewards program where you can earn top dollars off fuel and free drinks and coffee. Go Trojans. Monarch Title Services. If you're selling or refinancing your real estate, you get to choose the title company. Why not support those who support the Trojans and close with confidence anytime, anywhere? Scout Construction LLC. With more than a decade of business, you can trust Scout Construction with your roofing and siding needs. Call Scout Construction for more information at 419-989-7240. Mount Vernon Nazarene University. For over 30 years, Mount Vernon Nazarene University has been proving that online education can deliver its promises. Our programs help students discover purpose while building careers that actually matter. You can see what's possible at the link in the description of this broadcast. Also, a shout out to the Knox Community Hospital in Centerburg, offering specialty services like family medicine, urology, general surgery, weight and pain management, and pediatrics. And finally, Spherion Mid-Ohio. Spherion Mid-Ohio is proud to support our local athletes. We know the foundations that make great employees are woven into the teamwork, focus, drive, and perseverance given in each practice and game. Spherion Mid-Ohio, let's get to work. We'll step aside, come back with some numbers here momentarily on the OH Report. Time now for your halftime show, presented to you by Avita Home Health and Hospice on the OH Report. Jonathan Langdon alongside Craig Faldy, and we've got a good one here between Utica and Centerburg. The number 4 seed Lady Redskins host these Lady Trojans from Centerburg, and they lead it by 4 points, 28-24, and it's been all thanks to the patient passing, the efficient passing, and just the dissection of Centerburg's defense at times.
Yeah, we haven't seen that all year long, actually. But it's going to be interesting here in the third quarter to see what the coaches have when it comes to changes, especially Coach Abner. How do you handle this Emily Ritzer girl who's 6'2" and plays every bit of those that height? And they do such a good job getting her the ball inside. I can't believe she only averages, 12 points a game?
Yeah.
She's already got 12. But maybe they'll make some adjustments, maybe front her a little bit, double team, something a little bit different. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Ritzer averages a double-double, 10 and 10. But when you're looking at the stats, Utica's still turned the ball over quite a bit. Centerburg's good at forcing turnovers, but when they haven't forced turnovers, they've gotten great looks up, and they're also, as you can see there, winning the rebound battle handily.
Absolutely, 22-6 that's just unacceptable when it comes down to it. But the 12 turnovers were probably with about 3 to 4 minutes left in the second quarter, and that's when Utica kind of took over got the lead, extended the lead when they weren't turning the ball over. Centerburg getting a little bit of foul trouble with 8 fouls in the first half there. So it's going to be a tough uphill battle for either team to move on to the districts. And I believe I heard on the PA before the game that the winner of this plays next Tuesday, yet to be determined as to where.
Yeah, it'll depend because it'll either be, I believe North Union is the 3 seed in this bracket, or I think it's a 14 seed. I can't remember the team. So odds are it's looking like it will be North Union, but you can never say for sure, of course, in the postseason.
Absolutely.
So here we go, third quarter of action. Redskins up by 4. They'll start with a basketball. Ritzer has been all over for Utica inside. She's got 12 points to lead the way as she'll catch it here. Rise fire. Ball tipped out, last off of Shepard.
She's lucky she got that ball. If she started shooting that on the way down, if her feet would have landed, it would have been a travel.
Cyphers, low pass, goes through her legs.
And that's what you don't want to see as Coach Keith is a possession with no shot attempts. I noticed a quick change for Coach Abner as he had Lauren Ellis at the top of that 1-3-1, putting Kenley Farrell on the wing, which we've seen that quite a bit this year.
Ellis on offense will cross it over. Out to Stowe. Line drive 3. Ends up bouncing in, but it's out of bounds. Nice trick shot there for Evie, but it won't count.
Kudos if you can do that it's like shooting a pool cue.
She couldn't do that again if she tried.
No.
Inside out work again, and it works again. Utica with their biggest lead of the day. It's 7. 6 points for Emily Myers, who knocks down her second 3.
Key for Centerburg is trying to get Tiara Shepard moving. She did not score in that first half.
Fakes the pass. She'll shoot it over.
There you go.
Just on time. Cray had to say it. Shepard's now on the board. And that's the first player.
Anymore.
Yeah, it's the first player outside of Kenley and Warren to hit the score sheet.
Yeah, that's going to give her a little bit of confidence, too. And a quick steal.
Miscommunication from the Lady Redskins. Great crowd on hand here from both sides, of course. Not very far between the two cities. I guess cities would be nice. the two towns. Myers trying to lob it in.
Great defense by Stella Sands there.
Good job fronting the pass. But it'll be last off of Stowe, so staying here with the Lady Redskins. To the corner, catch and shoot blocked. Kenley Farrell flies in out of nowhere to make the block.
We're trying to get a play of the game highlight for us.
Shout out Brian Radabaugh, the Utica AD, making a nice catch out of bounds.
He was prepared.
Nice dribble drive and a foul.
That's foul on Tiara Shepard.
So that will be her third. There were questions if she had picked up her third in the dying seconds of the half.
It turned out that they called that on Sands, right?
Yeah.
On that one call.
So no doubts now. Free throw zone we go. First shot in for Wilson. Wilson leading score, just 5 points for there in that first half.
She looks like she's got the ability to explode at any time, though. So it looks like a 1-2-2 full court zone, and that did not work.
Long pass to Sands.
Great court awareness.
Evie Stowe the dime.
She's kind of an unsung hero on this team, this senior.
Yes.
Stowe.
Active hands by Sands. It'll stay with Utica.
Yeah, Stella Sands is having a day on the defensive end.
Wilson misses the 3. Great
Whoa, that's
rebound,
an
though.
foul. Maybe. No. We got a trouble here.
Shepard is down. They're going to call her for the foul, too. So that's going to be 4 on Tiara Shepard. And to train her out quickly to check on her.
She's favoring her left ankle or knee, it looks like.
So took a tumble there fighting for the rebound. Also picks up the foul. So injury and foul trouble going to take her out of this game here for a while.
Yeah, she's going to be gone till at least the start of the fourth quarter, unfortunately. Centerburg fortunate enough to have 4 other seniors and a really good freshman to pull the weight for her.
So both teams get a little bit of a timeout here just to talk a little bit. It's already been decided. Bryant's going to check in for her.
Going to check her out in the locker room while she stretches out.
So both teams will be ushered back out to the floor. And after that foul, it's the 4th on Shepard. It'll be Callie Baker to inbound for the Lady Redskins.
So potentially an opportunity for Utica to take advantage of the loss of Tiara Shepard.
Wilson can't get it to go.
With another rebound.
Does a great job working inside. Pass just gets to Farrell. And Kenley.
Offensive foul against Farrell.
And a fired up Jessie Paxton as she heads the other way. Take a look at the shot she just took. I have a feeling she's not one to take too many charges.
I've never seen that kind of eruption on taking a defensive charge, but that was pretty fun to watch.
The foul on Kenley is her 2nd. Redskins up by 4. Ellis did not get a deflection on the ball. It'll work out.
That is their 3rd basically unforced error here just in the second half. That's 15 turnovers on the night.
Going to take a lot here for Centerburg to come back and try to win this one without their leading scorer, at least for now, as Farrell sweeps underneath Ritzer. Picks up another foul on the post for Utica. That'll be actually her 1st of the game, so they challenge her for a first time.
Yeah, it's easy to back away from a girl with that kind of wingspan, but not Kenley Farrell. Probably one of the better ones in the KMAC at taking the fouls, getting to the free throw line.
Back to a 1-possession game after that one drops.
Kenley was 16 today.
That's just underneath their average. 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 3. Utica managing the 1-3-1 with Lauren Ellis at the top. We talked about how Kenley was at the top there in the first half.
Stella Sands swats it away.
Bats it off the wall. I believe it hit that painting of the Redskins square on the face.
So take that, mascot man.
Baseline drive. Baker works it in.
Nice play.
Ritzer cannot finish. Stowe fouls from the side on the offensive rebound. Not the greatest free throw shooter at the line this year. So you'll take that foul if you're Centerburg. Play with the chances, about 60% free throw shooter. But she'll knock it in.
She's above her average at 13 points already.
As a team, Utica shoots really well at the line, 68%.
Wow.
Compared to Centerburg's 53.
Yeah, that would definitely be the number 1 in the KMAC.
35-30.
Okay, a little bit of full court. 1-2-2.
And Ellis loses the ball out. And Ellis making her case for something, not sure what.
I think she was mad at the official for being in her way.
Maybe startled her a little bit. Caused her to bobble it, let it go out of bounds.
And sometimes just blinking will cause trouble.
Wilson, offensive rebound. Misses the putback. Sands another rebound. 4 minutes to go, halfway through this third. It's been mostly Redskins here in the second half so far. Ellis in the corner. Bryant will zip it back
here
up.
By Centerburg.
Kenley off of screens. Goes with the floater over the top of Ritzer. Back to a one-possession game. 18 points for Kenley.
It's good to see her shoot a midi on occasion. Backside of this defense is wide open.
Stowe, another interception, able to find Ellis.
No, she'll go all the way. No, she won't.
Ellis finds Sands on the trail. Kenley left open. Won't take the shot. She'll zip it back over to Stowe. They'll set up the offense.
Oh.
Good read by Wilson.
A 3-on-1.
She'll take it inside. She's now got 8.
Well, Utica, when they want to, they can get up and down the court pretty quickly.
Farrell, Euro step inside again. Wild shot.
Yeah, it's trying to draw the foul.
Ritzer let go at the right time to not pick up the foul as Paxton shooting it again. Tried to go off glass. Ritzer, wild shot. And the ball ends up out off of Evie. Touched it as she was standing out of bounds.
And an interesting substitution. Tiara Shepard back in the game with 4 fouls. Coach knows senior year in the tournament, you've just got to take some risks.
Shepard contests from afar. Ritzer flies in again. Jump ball, arrow towards Centerburg. I mean, that was one of those situations where they could have easily given the 5th foul there to Shepard.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
I'm sure one of the things Coach Abner was talking to her about when she went in was you got to be careful.
Got to wonder how that conservative play is going to impact what Utica decides to do.
Exactly. They've got to find a way to get Tiara the basketball, see if she can get her scoring. She is their leading scorer, and she has just 3 tonight.
Got a kick ball, late whistle. 2 minutes left here in the third. Stowe will inbound this.
See if they can get an easy bunny off an out-of-bounds play here.
Oh, maybe that's not what they want. They've missed a bunch of them here in this game.
True that. You better get it in quick.
All over the top. They just get it to Farrell in time.
She was thinking about that long-distance 3. Terry likes to get the ball in the post, which we've seen earlier.
And a wild pass trying to find Sands inside. Ends up as a turnover.
Centerburg with only 6 shot attempts here in the third quarter total.
It's been clinical from the Lady Redskins ever since they went to the locker room with Coach Micah Keith. Under 2 minutes here in the third.
Lauren Ellis has that long wingspan, almost got that steal.
He'll take the jump ball. He'll get the next one.
Ashley Williard into the game. So 3 seniors, 2 freshmen on the court for Centerburg.
And she'll play at the top of the 1-3-1. Ups the ante. Forces a rotation. Good opportunity for Utica. Open for 3. Shot missed.
Evie Stowe with a long pass for a touchdown almost.
And Farrell wins the foul as she takes a shot. But look at this anticipation from Evie.
What a catch.
Yes. Giving the likes of Skylar Merklin and Hayden Love and all of the other receivers, Jackson Ballinger for Centerburg's football team, a run for their money.
I think so. Units that care about her toughness. I think her senior night she said she's going to be a farmer and do heavy equipment operation.
Yeah. Got that. Every bone in her body just has tough.
Yes.
You can put tough right in front of the explanation. 1 for 2 at the line again. 37-33. Utica moving the ball around well.
Yeah, They fire that ball hard.
Wilson gets the switch onto the freshman.
Ooh, almost had a travel. Thought she left her pivot foot.
Ball falls in the hands.
Anyway.
Ooh, and right back. Ritzer for three.
And banks it home.
We had not seen that all game long, but it gives her 17 on the game. It's a 7-point lead.
That's 2 banks for them tonight from the 3-point line.
And the Utica Redskin fans are making some noise. Evie drives through, dangerous ball. Kenley gets to it, has it stripped. Dove on by the Redskins, and they get a timeout.
Coach Keith smartly, when she got the ball, as soon as she got on the floor, called that timeout.
Bank is open here on a Saturday.
Yes, it is.
30-second timeout.
So a 30-second there from Utica. It's the second call to the game for the Lady Redskins.
Yeah, once again, Centerburg having a hard time getting any shots off, only 6.
Utica
30-8 on the rebounding. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
That's just amazing differential in the ball game. Good thing for Centerburg, they're only down by 7. Turnovers equal in the second half, 5 apiece.
Utica with a win here would try to get to a district semifinal for the second straight year, where they lost to Johnstown a season ago. In fact, that was their last game of this season, where they fell by 1 to the Lady Johnnies.
I think they lost to the Lady Johnnies pretty bad early in the year, maybe by 20 or 30.
But they redeemed that, even though it was still a 1-point loss, and they're looking for a trip to the district semis. But Centerburg won't make it easy.
Centerburg with some excellent passing right there.
5 seconds to go in the third. Ball high over the top, tipped out by Stowe. 3.0 on the clock as we reset on the sideline.
Evie Stowe's having a really good day on the defensive end as well.
And offensively, you just saw her layup.
And her quarterback play earlier.
Final seconds. Heave at the horn.
And
yes! And the Lady Redskins take all the momentum into the fourth. 43-35 at the end of 3. We'll take a break. Money Time's up next on the OH Report.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Unless we are in for a big fourth quarter, here's your play of the night, folks. Bank is open again. McKenna Wilson at the horn sends us into a frenzy before we start these final 8 minutes. And it was just a few plays before that we saw Emily Ritzer, the 6'2 center. Bank went home as well from deep. So the Redskins home cooking here on their home floor in a sectional title game.
Yeah. Anything to get that big lead here going into the fourth quarter.
Warren Ellis, ball deflected, turned over. Wilson starting to take over, 11 points.
Transition.
Lob inside, Sands contests the post entry.
Well, we don't keep the stat, but Stella Sands, somebody's got the stat. Her deflections today has got to be 5 or 6.
I think even more. Been a great day for the freshman who got the start in this one.
Well, rightfully so. Sees the way she's playing.
Utica gets out of a pickle. Cross-court pass, left wing 3. Got it.
You don't need to bank it.
The hot shooting continues for the Lady Skins here in the second half.
Largest lead of the night, 11 for Utica.
Gonna have to get some points up in a hurry if you're Centerburg, as there's a foul on Utica. A lot of questions on both sides of the gym.
Yeah, it was kind of a gentle bump.
So it's Wilson. That's her third foul. Sands gives it right back to Stowe. Centerburg has but not been able to create shots too well here in this second half.
No, only 7 shot attempts in 9 minutes. Down by 11. Little sense of urgency here.
Ellis splits the double, wins a foul. We'll reset on the baseline again with 6:52 to go here in this fourth quarter. That's already the second foul on the Lady Skins.
It's something to the advantage for Centerburg. If you can get to the free throw line in the bonus early in the fourth when you're behind, score points when the clock is stopped.
Tough shot from Ellis, a little frustrated with not getting too many open shots. That was basically a blind pass from Meyer. She just caught it and zipped it inside. Just couldn't be held in by Ritzer. We head back to Centerburg's end of the floor.
I think Coach Keith was wanting them to kind of pull it out a little bit, maybe get them out of that zone defense, make them play man-to-man. The slow pace of play here, not working in Centerburg's favor. Oh, goodness sakes.
Somehow keeping the dribble alive. Ellis, after taking a shot to the face, puts up a short jumper. Time dwindling down on the Trojans. Wilson puts another one up and through. Fourth quarter has gotten out of hand.
Yeah, Coach Abner, he's got 4 timeouts left.
5-0 run to start the fourth.
That's 4 straight baskets for Utica.
Farrell bumped. That'll be Wilson's fourth. You got to keep an eye on that if you're the Lady Skins.
Yeah, Coach Keith deciding to get her out of the game here early in the fourth.
So this is the time to pounce if you're Centerburg.
Yeah. Take advantage of her being out of the game.
Foul came above the three-point line, so it'll be a sideline inbounds.
Lauren Ellis with 9 points has been held for a long time without any points. Tiara Shepard only 3.
And a lot of her points came off shooting over the zone that is amped up in pressure.
Yeah, she's a little disappointed in herself, missing her last couple of shots.
Kicks to Kenley in the corner. Kenley Farrell now with 22. And a timeout by Coach Abner.
Yeah, Coach Abner with an excellent timeout. Give his kids, got it down to 10. Give the kids a nice long breather.
It was the largest lead of the day up until that 3 dropped for Kenley. Now 22 points for her. She's got 2 fouls.
Yeah, Centerburg really needed that basket.
You've got Lauren Ellis with 9 points on 1 foul, 4 fouls for Tiara Shepard with 3 points, and then 2 points and 2 fouls for Evie Stowe. And Taylor Bryan on the floor, still scoreless, 2 fouls in her name.
And Emily Ritzer on the other side with 17 this game, 5 here in the second half.
Nobody in foul trouble on the floor for Utica outside of the resting McKenna Wilson, who's got 4. We'll wait to see her probably until the last 3 or 4 minutes of this game.
Yeah, you're going to want your leader back on the court here in a couple minutes.
Both teams with 3 timeouts to go. Utica will have to manage some full court pressure.
Coach Abner going with a man-to-man full court. You don't see that very often from Centerburg. Trying to up the tempo here a little bit. And he's got the KMAC leader in steals on top of the ball.
Ball sneaks into Cyphers. And 1.
Oh, that's Shepard's 5th.
Shepard keeps the arms up. Thought she was able to stay clean, but she bit on the pump fake. Rose up in the air.
That's for the third team's
Oh, they gave the foul on Kenley Farrell. From behind, maybe?
So Shepard will take it. She stays in the game. Gets the rebound there, too. That would have been her 5th if they called it on Tiara.
Yes.
Farrell, Euro step inside, keeps the issue going.
Well, she's having a day. That's 24.
Gets those points right back for the Lady Trojans. Paxton back in the game. Works it out. Foot on the line. Long two, no good. Ritzer flies in out of nowhere. And a jump ball will be called. Arrow towards Utica.
It's a great effort by both Ellis and Ritzer. 2 6-footers going for that rebound. Get in front of her, get in front of her.
Baker, nice post entry. Perfect positioning by Ritzer.
Yes. Yeah, she definitely knows how to use her body inside, that's for sure.
Farrell on 24 points. Feels like she has to do it herself. That she tried. Too hard off the glass. Transition opportunity.
Boy.
Great job. Last line of defense by Stowe.
Yeah, Evie Stowe with another deflection between her and Stella Sands has been crazy good defense tonight.
Ritzer left open. Sands the board. 19 points for Ritzer after that miss.
Yeah, halfway through the 4th quarter, we've got a timeout from Coach Abner again.
Starting to get towards crunch time here.
I think Lauren Ellis was asking for a breather.
60-second timeout.
So it'll be a full timeout. So we didn't get to talk enough, I think, about Utica. Of course, they're up 12 now. They've earned the respect, and it's time for us to really just dive into this team and what they've been able to do this year. They're the LCL Cardinal runners-up to Johnstown, a team we mentioned earlier on in this 4th quarter. They actually had that 12-game win streak snapped that when they played the Johnnies not too long ago, and you see the numbers, like offensively, we're not used to seeing them put up 52 points.
Exactly. They're averaging 44 in the season, as you can see. But what's most interesting, and you brought it up earlier in the pregame, they're only averaging like a 5-point differential.
Yeah.
But they're 17-4. So close games, they're good, very good at. Maybe skewed by the one loss to Johnstown Monroe early in the season. I believe they may have gotten beat by like 25, 30 points.
Yeah, something like that.
And they only lost by 1 the last time. So steady improvement throughout the year. Tough contest here in the sectional finals. It's peaking at the right time.
And then McKenna Wilson is still sitting out on the bench. She's got 4 fouls. She was our player spotlight today. 12 points per game, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. She has come alive here in the second half because she had that bank shot at the buzzer to end the 3rd quarter to give all the momentum to the Lady Redskins as we sit here in a 52-40 game out of this timeout from Centerburg. Sands works it inside. Ellis cleans it up.
That's good court awareness, nice long pass to break up that zone defense of Utica's. There's Kenley Farrell. Misses steal from the KMAC.
Stowe to Shepard, cross-court pass, taken in. Kenley wanted the pass. It was low. Easy steal for Baker. And the ball kicked out off of Ellis.
Centerburg valiantly trying to up the tempo here, especially defensively.
And composure on the side of Utica. Cyphers works around, dishes, Ritzer. Easy layup.
That is hard to defend.
21 for Emily Ritzer.
Centerburg just looking like a tired team right now.
Ellis gets the nice up fake.
That is
Free
foul
throws
number
coming.
4 on Utica. Well, 3 minutes to go. Centerburg's going to be in the bonus.
Warren Ellis with 11. Misses the first.
McKenna Wilson, our player spotlight, back into the ball game with 4 fouls, 3 minutes to go.
Ellis goes 1 for 2.
Now Centerburg can be pretty aggressive here outside of Tierra Shepherd because they do have 3 fouls to give.
Extra pass to the corner. Short on the 3. Rebound Utica. Back out Baker. In and out. Stella corrals the rebound. Under 3 minutes left. Now or never here for the Lady Trojans. All tapped out, stays with Stowe. Somehow the Trojans are going to get a shot up. Shepherd, corner, short. Baker catches in stride. Fast break opportunity.
She's all by herself.
But
Shepherd with the block, even though she had 4 fouls. Not going out without a fight.
Able to just try and make sure it was just the arm that made contact. So Utica will reset in the half court.
And they do not need.
Look at Cyphers working in again.
Good block by Lauren Ellis.
Quick outlet.
Farrell's going to the hoop.
And it will be a blocking foul won by Centerburg. As they try to get another offensive foul on Kenley, it would have been the second of the game. Good job avoiding contact.
She's prone to 1 or 2 of those a game, but her effort has been incredible today. 24 points on the night, high score. 21 for Ritzer on the other end.
25 for Kenley Farrell after that free throw. So here comes McKenna Wilson in foul trouble. She'll have to manage with 4 fouls. She lets Sands tap that out of bounds on the miss. And a timeout from Coach Abner.
Coach Abner, a quick 30-second timeout. He'll have 1 left.
This is the push. 2:09, down by 10. Things really have to start turning your way after the Trojans.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach Abner's going to talk to him here at this timeout about you've got 3 fouls to give. We've only got 2 minutes to play. You got to start being overly aggressive, and that would now include Tierra Shepherd because she's not been very effective offensively. If you can make an effort, if it's your 5th foul, we live with that. We just got to get them to the free throw line if the situation is what was needed in the last minute of the game. So be interesting in Coach Keith. I don't think you need to be overly aggressive offensively. Maybe we might even see maybe kind of a spread offense out here. But fouling is the key for Centerburg.
I'm listening in to Coach Abner. They're talking about this inbound here. They want to put some pressure on. They want to trap if it gets to either of the corners here.
I would not put anybody on the ball just like he's designed.
Trap is secured. Ball off of Utica.
Kenley Farrell wanting that call all the way, and she got it.
It kicked off the right leg of Baker. You see it on that replay brought to you by Monarch Title Services.
Boy, a quick 2-pointer right here. Get it into Shepherd right there in the paint. Let her go to work.
Shepherd, turn around, fade away. That's a perfect start.
That is a Tierra Shepherd we're used to seeing.
Under 2 minutes.
Get back on defense.
Wilson can't contort her body well, and a foul the other way.
And they'll be shooting.
Bonus time for the Trojans.
That's number 5.
So yes,
on McKenna Wilson.
Looks like she is done, and she's making her case to the official, or at least laughing something off.
The coach is making sure with the score table that they thought it fouls on somebody else. And Coach McKenna Wilson is very shocked.
So she is done. McKenna Wilson, leading scorer for the team this season. She's second leading today, but still 13 points that you're losing here.
Stella Sands with just 2 points today.
And we're back to the free throw zone. Presented to you.
The 53% shooting team. Centerburg, they need to up that here in the last 2 minutes.
Big shots for Sands. Off to the left with the first.
Only 4 of 9 here in the last half. Free throw shooting for the Lady Trojans.
Second one is in. 54-47.
Got a 7-point game.
Kenley commits to the
Lot
steal.
of fouls to give, girls.
Falls from behind. Deflected. Ends up in the hands of Myers. In danger. And a timeout. Coach Keith was all over it.
Yes, yeah, he was. No violations. Now for Coach Keith, he'll have 2 remaining. Coach Abner again with 1 more timeout.
Let's revisit, or I guess visit for the first time, these keys to victories that I had written down.
Let's see if they've come true.
Well, you're going to like this first one for Centerburg. Establish the interior.
Yeah, that hasn't worked too well.
Yeah, 21 points for Emily Ritzer, so that has not been the key today for Centerburg. But to stay grounded as well, just in points to where getting back on defense, if you're not grounded, you're not getting back on defense.
Yeah, exactly.
Lapses in coverage.
Yep. Put themselves in a hole because of those 2 things.
And then for Utica, my thing was don't settle. Slow it down, maybe keep the ball zipping for some open looks. That's exactly what we've seen.
Yeah, and stay composed. Although they do have 21 turnovers on the night, I think they've been composed enough, especially offensively. So the key here, Centerburg's got a foul. Well, you just don't have the time anymore.
And they've only got 1 foul, so they've got to start adding them up. They'll enter it to Ritzer. It's blocked.
What a block.
Ellis takes it in transition over the top to Sands. She'll lay it in.
Lays it in. We got a 5-point game.
Still think you got to take the foul game here. You've only got 1 in the quarter. Got to start adding them up.
And a jump ball, no, a foul. The officials calling a foul on number
2.
2.
Evie takes
Evie
it.
Stowe.
She actually went over to the official and pleaded to take it.
It was me.
That'll be Evie's 3rd, team's 2nd. So, of course, you got to start adding up the fouls. So
Yeah,
you wanted the jump ball, but you'll take that.
Yes, that's exactly what you need. Super aggressive, try to get a steal. You don't get it. An obvious foul situation.
2 timeouts left for Utica, 1 left for Centerburg. Hand off to Baker. Ritzer out top. 1 minute to go, playing keep away with these Trojans to try and make it to a district semifinal.
You gotta go for steal here. You gotta go for steals.
Ritzer's has.
You gotta commit the fouls. They're not gonna shoot.
It can't be Shepard that picks up the foul. Nobody wants to pick it up. Now Kenley will take it. That's her 4th. I think this is where you've got to go to your bench and bring in some players to foul.
Yeah, just like switch possessions. It sure is hard to take Kenley Farrell off the court. But
1, 2, and 3 cannot foul here for Centerburg.
just go get her. Go get her right now, Evie.
Ellis nearly gets a steal in the pass lane, but she will settle for the foul. That's her 2nd. 1 more away from the bonus.
Yeah, Jonathan, you're absolutely right. I might pull them right here just to get this 5th foul and then bring them right back in. Talking about Kenley Farrell and T.R. Shepard because they don't want a foul.
Ball works into Ritzer. That one's laid home.
That might have done it.
Still a lot of work to do. Shepard in the corner. High bounce. Tapped into the hands of Baker. Farrell can't foul. And the ball's going to be taken the other way. Score starts to stack.
That is going to finish the ball game.
Farrell underneath, lays it in. Very fast-moving final seconds here. 10 to go. Evie is the one to foul. She'll pick up her 4th. And I think the seniors all looking at Sands and Ellis saying, we needed you guys to foul.
Yeah. Quickly. Just not quick enough. Utica won't even send anybody to the free throw area.
Emily Myers Leaves the door open.
Pretty much you can just let them go down and score and then leave the ball out of bounds.
Deep ball, no good. Myers the rebound, clock will roll, and Utica wins a sectional title on their home floor. 58-51, Centerburg season ends at 16-5. Utica moves to 18-4. They'll move on to play for a district semifinal next week. We'll take a break, come back here live and free on the OH Report.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
After high school, kept hitting my head on that proverbial glass ceiling because I didn't have a degree.
I started working right away, and I really wanted to get into leadership. But I kept getting passed up because I didn't have the formal training they were looking for.
Through volunteering and substitute teaching, I discovered a real passion that I knew I wanted to pursue.
MVNU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
The MVNU online student portal is so easy. I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVNU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
It almost seemed like opportunities were coming to me, as opposed to me having to search for them. My only regret is that I didn't look at MVNU Online sooner.
It was really the final piece for my career to take off.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health, to pain management, the Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
Post-game show on the OH.REPORT presented by Avita Home Health and Hospice. Centerburg season ends here in Utica as the Lady Redskins pull out a tight, contested win, 58-51. Trojans did everything they could to come back there towards the end. They won the quarter 16-15, but the damage was done in the second. A 14-7 quarter there gave all the momentum to the Lady Redskins, along with a third quarter buzzer beater that banked home from pretty much a third of the court.
Yeah, I think Centerburg there at the end of the second quarter, as you mentioned, went 1 for 13 from the field, and that's when the game stretched out. And talk about resilience, and even though he had a few turnovers, ball control, Utica just never let them come back in to the game close enough to get scared about it.
37-14 rebound battle is a number that stands out as we show you the numbers.
Yeah.
Also 21-10 in the turnover department, but it actually favored Centerburg in that department.
Yeah.
But shots just weren't able to be created there in that second half. Utica played a fantastic 2-3 that held Centerburg basically to a standstill.
Yeah, and like we were talking about, they only attempted 7 shots, Centerburg did, in the third quarter after coming off a 1 for 13. Those two situations were the reason that you see the difference in the score, 58-51. I'm shocked by seeing Centerburg get out-rebounded 37-14 when you have Tierra Shepard and Kenley Farrell and Lauren Ellis out there. But matchups do make a difference. And you now know, everybody now knows, that Utica is a pretty darn good team, 17-4.
So the 58-51 win will send them to a district semifinal next week. They'll play the winner of Amanda Clear Creek and North Union. That game will play at 4 o'clock later on here in this Saturday afternoon. We'll step aside, take a break, come back. Your MVP will join us upstairs. We're going to have Emily Ritzer talking with us after her 23-point outing here against these Centerburg Lady Trojans.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer.
We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere, on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH.REPORT.
After high school, kept hitting my head on that proverbial glass ceiling because I didn't have a degree.
I started working right away, and I really wanted to get into leadership. But I kept getting passed up because I didn't have the formal training they were looking for.
Through volunteering and substitute teaching, I discovered a real passion that I knew I wanted to pursue.
MVNU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
The MVNU online student portal is so easy. I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVNU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
It almost seemed like opportunities were coming to me, as opposed to me having to search for them. My only regret is that I didn't look at MVNU Online sooner.
It was really the final piece for my career to take off.
From primary care to orthopedics, women's health to pain management, The Knox Community Hospital Centerburg Health and Wellness Center provides excellent care for virtually all your family's healthcare needs. Comprehensive lab services are also offered at our state-of-the-art facility. Podiatry and surgical consultations too. The Centerburg Health and Wellness Center. It's a world of great care right around the corner.
It's time now for your Scout Construction LLC Player of the Game. Emily Ritzer from Utica joins us. Congratulations on the win over Centerburg. Take me through, of course, today. 23 points. You're able to break down Centerburg in that second half. What was the talk in the locker room with your first-year head coach?
We were just working on doing pass fakes and trying to get the ball to the openings and like hitting the open person and not forcing up shots.
So, of course, before the loss at the end of the season, you were on a 12-game win streak. Your team's been rolling here as of late, and it's looking like it's coming back here for the playoff run. So take me through what clicked at the start of that winning streak to get you here and to get you to a convincing win today.
I think we just started playing as a team, and we started getting to know each other better and hitting people when they're opening and knowing when to take shots.
And then, of course, you don't know who your next opponent is quite yet. You'll get that information later tonight. But, I mean, regardless of who's coming up next on the screen, what's the mindset of this team?
I think just keep playing team basketball, hitting the open person. You never know who's going to have the on night, and just taking advantage of that. Well,
Emily, congratulations to you. Great to see Utica moving on to a district tournament yet again. I'll go ahead and give you a chance here to take a look at the camera. Give any shout-outs you want.
I want to shout out our bench. I think they were very high energy, and they were cheering when they needed to, and I think that's the reason we stayed in the game.
All right. Emily Ritzer, ladies and gentlemen, 23 points here against Centerburg. Congrats.
Thank you.
MVNU Online was really the perfect fit for me.
The coursework is separated into 6-week classes, and you know when everything is going to be due on day 1.
I can do my schoolwork in the evenings or even just pull it up on my phone when I'm in between tasks.
My degree from MVNU Online not only gave me the qualifications I needed, but more importantly, the confidence I was looking for.
My only regret is that I didn't look at MVNU Online sooner.
Final touches on our post-game show, brought to you by Avita Home Health and Hospice. Jonathan Langdon, Craig Faldy, Brandon Powell, your camera operator today. Thanks for joining us. You know, final comments here, of course. Utica, great win, 7 points. They're going to move on next week and play in a district tournament game. It's either going to be against number 3 North Union, and in that case they would head to North Union. Be a longer drive for them.
Yep.
Or if Amanda Clear Creek pulls off the upset as the 14 seed, they would play right back here at home. So a lot at stake here coming up tonight in that game that starts at 4 o'clock between those other two sides. But Utica, they've got to be feeling good. Of course, taking down a Centerburg team that played well throughout the KMAC. And here they are, back where they ended their season last year in a district semi. They'll look to go a little bit further.
Yeah, I tell you what, Utica's very surprisingly good team. Not saying anything about their record, but just their overall play from point guard to shooting guard to post, defense. They pretty much got it all. And like you said, this was a very tough first game for them. You had to play against a very good Centerburg team from a good league that had won 16 as well, with 5 seniors basically. So this is the best Centerburg has had in a long, long time, 3-year run. It's been fantastic, so kudos to them. And good luck to Utica moving forward.
And congratulations to the Redskins as they move on in the tournament. Huge shout out to all 5 seniors for Centerburg as they end their seasons and careers. Kimberly Farrell, Evie Stowe, Tiara Shepard, Taylor Bryant, Lauren Ellis. It's been a pleasure watching them all season long here on the OH Report as we will sign off for this Saturday afternoon. Jonathan Langdon again, Craig Faldy, Brandon Powell. We'll see you next time for some more tournament basketball coverage here on the OH Report.